The first Simpletons podcast.
First official Simpletons podcast.
Yeah. And I'm McLean. And
I'm Corbin Marmon.
And this is our podcast. The people who are listening are probably from our school, and you probably know us. Make fun of us all you like, but whatever, right?
All three of our viewers that are
That's
watching.
True. That's true.
No, it's just going to be us. It's just going to be us reviewing the footage, and we're just going to be like, oh, this is terrible. And then we're going to go back and like, oh, we should just scrap this.
That's true. It's like...
It's going to be... that's awful, but...
We're going to look like idiots. Everyone's going to make fun of us, but... You know, maybe someone from our school that we don't really talk to is going to be like, oh, the Simpletons podcast. Hey, I'm going to watch this, and they're going to watch like 10 minutes of it, or listen to 10 minutes of it, and they're going to go, this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But that's a view to us. That's our view, right?
I don't think we get anything out of that, but it's a view nonetheless.
No, it's like, I get some, it's sentimental value, you know? It's like...
Yeah, some guy hated my podcast, but at least he watched it.
Oh man, I forgot there's dislikes on YouTube. I wonder how many people are going to dislike it.
Just, well, as long as it's not like an insane dislike to like ratio.
Oh man, maybe this is a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
But
that's what we want to do. Maybe we'll become Joe Rogan again. But yeah, we got topics here. We wrote it on a piece of paper, and so first, or I'm just gonna go down the list.
We had to do this like smoothly, but like slowly transition it. But no, just read off the papers, whatever. Yeah, fine.
Fuck you.
Just
okay.
Go ahead.
First, I got my story that happened to me today. Then we got. We're going to talk about our podcast setup right here and how difficult it was to set this all up, which is it's a bitch. Mm-hmm. But then we're going to talk about Chex Mix for some reason, and Corbin really wanted to talk about porn and pornography in general, and I think that's a really good topic too. Yeah, and our last and final one is going to be childhood stories. So yeah.
All right, go ahead with your shitty story, I guess.
Oh, it's not that. I mean, it's not that great, but yeah, so Corbin asked me yesterday, he said, yo, Dylan, you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, I have nothing better to do because I have no friends. And I get my shoes on, I get everything, and I got everything ready, I'm all ready. And I looked myself in the mirror today, and I was like, I think I look good. Like, I look the same like every other day.
Were you checking yourself out?
Yeah, I was like checking, I was looking at my wiener.
Did you get a hard on?
A little bit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I look good. I look good today.
Yeah.
And I walk out that door, put my headphones in, and I'm walking. And I have apartments next to my house, and there's these two kids that are playing on the sidewalk or whatever. I was just walking, and this kid, he like yells something, and I turn around. I didn't hear what he said, but then like I turn around, right? And I turn around. I look at him, and he's like all surprised that I looked at him. I was like, okay. And I just put my headphones in and start walking a little bit more. And he yells out, I hate you! I was like, whatever, man. And it's just like, that's mean.
What a great story.
Yeah, I know, right? And everyone, when I was walking there, everyone's like staring at me. Like, there's this old man I was having my headphones in when we were meeting up at the gas station, right? And he was like saying something outside of his window. I don't know if he was talking to me, but a lot of people were looking at me. And maybe I look like a fucking idiot. Maybe my clothes look shitty. Maybe it's my hair. Maybe it's just how I look in general. It's just like...
Well, sometimes like when I put something on, like I wear like shorts or something, I don't check the back of them. I'm like, oh shit, what if there's something on the back of them? And then I just walk around just like wondering if there's like something there. There never is.
No.
But I'm just always like constantly worrying about that.
Maybe that's just like a
anxiety thing or something.
Yeah, anxiety or like a puberty thing, you know? It's just like, does everyone hate me? Do I look good? Or like whatever. And it could be just that. But I don't know. Maybe I do actually look like a fucking idiot and just no one wants to tell me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Our podcast setup?
Yeah, it's something else. You lead on with this one, Corb.
Well, we got like one of those like I don't know what it is. It's like some selfie thing, like where you. Like,
It's not even like a selfie stick though. It's just like, it's like a. What do you even call this?
What is that thing where you like?
Something that you mount a camera on.
Yeah,
like
a camera mount.
Yeah, like a camera mount, but for your phone.
Yeah.
There's this little stick at the end here.
To adjust it, and then we put Dylan's headphones on top of it and taped it with some Scotch tape, and it looks pretty professional.
Yeah, maybe we should take a picture of this and then put it in the video. I don't know, but it's embarrassing to look at. It's something else. This is the kind of quality you're going to be expecting on this podcast for a while. White noise that you probably hear.
Yeah, and me taking sips of my drink with ice in it, and it makes a lot of noise.
And the audio probably sounds just shitty in general. But if you're staying,
if you're actually listening to this, that's on you.
Yeah, we're 6 minutes through right now, and if you're still listening, we love you.
Yeah.
Except if I don't like you, then I don't love you.
Yeah.
But if you like the podcast tonight, then I unfuck you.
What?
Then I unfuck him. You know, like fuck you, and it's like if he likes me, I unfuck you.
I don't know how that works, but
you good? Whatever. I sound like an idiot, but tell the story and how we try to set this shit up.
Well, we try to do it outside. No. We tried to set it up with a mic, like we had this karaoke mic. It's really bulky.
Yeah.
And we kept trying to sync it, and every single time we tried to put in the audio, it wouldn't work, or it was really quiet, and it wouldn't. You couldn't even hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
And we just had to just scrap that. And then we just tried doing it outside. It was like too much ambience or like outside noise and dog barking.
Fucking dumbass dog. He was loud.
Yeah, he's always barking, and he's like, I don't know, some little
your neighbor's house it's nice.
Well, all the houses in this neighborhood are nice.
Yeah, except yours.
No.
But yeah. Yeah, we're both drinking water. But yeah, it was a real bitch. We tried to record on Discord, and we were gonna do that actually, but then I had the brilliant idea to use voice memos on iPhone. You know, the best recording software on planet Earth, and
now we have to wait and see when the 30-minute mark is, and then end it, and then have to start another one, then splice the two.
Yeah, we suck.
If we figure that out, then we'll have 90% of it done.
Yeah, and if you're still listening at this point, don't expect the best podcast.
Don't expect like Joe Rogan.
Don't expect fucking. I don't know where I'm going with this. I should.
I don't know how many podcasts, like the official podcast.
Yeah, how many podcasts do people even know off their head except Joe Rogan?
Like 2.
Name
I just said it. The official podcast and that.
The official? Oh, by that fucker.
Critical.
I don't listen to that. Do you?
No, I can't listen to a podcast all the way through.
I can.
I mean, it's just really boring for me.
I mean, yeah, but it's critical. He's not funny.
Yeah, kind of.
He has his moments, I guess. I mean, compared to me, he's nothing.
He does his like where he describes something, but in a funny way, poopy, shitty.
He goes like, "Today I had a funny poopy titty fart episode."
I don't know, he just uses a lot of big words to explain things, and I guess it's funny.
Sound like anyone?
Huh?
Sound like anyone?
You're talking about me?
Yeah. Shut up.
I just like sounding smart.
But yeah.
What was our next topic? Chex Mix?
Yeah, it's Chex Mix.
Wow.
Why is Chex Mix on here?
Because I was eating Chex Mix earlier, and I was just talking about how shitty it is.
What are we even talk about Chex Mix?
It's just like, who would buy it? Like, why would you buy that when there's anything else?
You know that there's a better Chex Mix. You know the Cheez-Its one? Where it has like a bunch of
Munchies.
No, Munchies, I don't like them anymore. It used to be my favorite chips, but it's like, I don't know, I've ate it, you get those, when you eat something so much, you're just like, this is gross now. kind of get that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not like not like a dish, not like lasagna or like enchiladas or like any of that. It's like snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's been happening to me with munchies lately. But I'm talking about you know those Cheez-Its ones? It's like they have the Chex, like the little, you know, the Chex things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The fucking whatever. It's like grain. It's like okay. It's like Chex Mix, but it's Cheez-Its and they have better stuff. They have like pretzels, these little like ball. You don't know what I'm talking about? These like
no, I have no idea.
well, dude, long story short, you know, it's better.
Maybe the one person that's willing to comment will tell us what you're babbling on about.
It's gonna be my fucking mom. Nice podcast.
It's grain mix, by the way.
Grain mix. But back to Chex Mix. Gord, what's your favorite piece? What's your favorite Chex Mix piece?
Everyone's favorite piece is the pretzel, of course.
Okay, besides the pretzel, I know the other three.
That the one that's a part of this actual cereal, I think.
That little piece.
Yeah, the
like the grain one. It's like made out of like grains or something. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what any of them are.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
They're all weird shapes, and that like one that's actually shaped like a chip, but it's brown and really
That's
hard.
gross. That
It's
one's
really hard.
Gross.
It'll crack your teeth almost. It's like that hard.
Yeah, it's nasty though. What even is it? It's a rye chip. That's what they're called. They're called rye chips, like RYE chips. And it's like
eating.
Yeah.
It's like eating just croutons by itself. Then.
Yeah, it kind of is, huh? And it's just like it has no flavor. It looks gross. It feels gross, and it tastes gross.
Yeah.
There's nothing good about it. Even the name sucks.
Rye chip.
It's stupid.
I don't know. Why would you buy Chex Mix in the first place? It's like the shitty.
The only people I see that buy Chex Mix are like dads.
It's like the last thing you pick out of like a party. There's like a little thing for chips.
Yeah, there's
it's like the last one by itself, and you're kind of hungry, so you have to take it.
It's like every other bowl of chips is like gone, and it's just like, oh, there's Chex Mix.
I guess I have to eat something.
And you avoid like the shitty pieces. You only get like the pretzels and sometimes the Chex itself. But it's like the rest suck. What is that? That one piece that's like bumpy.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is that? That thing's nasty too. That little like.
At least you can eat that one, unlike the rye chip where it's like hard as a rock.
Yeah, it's gross. It sucks. Chex Mix sucks. What's your favorite chips, Gordon? What's your favorite?
It has to be those.
Quit rocking.
Huh?
Quit rocking back and forth. You're gonna fuck up the audio.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting in a rocking chair, and you can't stop rocking when you're like.
Oh my god.
I burped.
That's gross.
Then the viewers are gonna enjoy that.
The two viewers.
If that, it's just gonna be us. But I think that spicy dill pickle Lay's.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. They're so good. Like I will eat like an entire bag of them, like the family sized, and I feel guilty. I feel like a piece of shit afterwards.
Your stomach hurts afterwards.
It does. Like you have the worst shits ever too. Like, don't you know what I'm talking about? Like when you eat like an entire bag of chips.
Yeah, it's like
your shits are like bricks.
It's like if you eat like hot Cheetos, you have
your
shits burned.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like how our bodies work, huh?
It's like when you eat meat, you have like really hard poops.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can get like your shits can become so hard that like you can cut your colon, and then it's like, what's that called? It's like there's like a word for it, but you can cut your colon, and that's really bad.
Yeah, you can cut I don't know. You can make your ass bleed.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never had that though, but
no,
I've had some pretty
that's
bumpy
bad.
ones.
It's really bad though, making your ass bleed because like.
It's internal bleeding.
Yeah, and to know that your asshole's bleeding, your shits turn black. It's the thing, yeah.
Why? Why does your body just like?
I don't know. I think it might be mixing with the blood, or I don't know. It's weird.
Try to shield it. I don't know.
It's weird, but anyone listening that has black shits, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because you could have I think it's called inflammation, maybe.
Colon inflammation?
Yeah, I think so. But if you have black shits, go to the hospital and get that checked out. But talk about.
We have one 50-year-old man listening.
He's like, what?
He has fucking hemorrhoids. He's just like hurts when he shits.
He's like, I thought everyone else was the same.
Didn't everyone poop blood?
That's stupid. That's not a funny joke.
What do you mean?
One 50-year-old man listening to the fucking 15-year-old's podcast.
I take offense to that.
It's your dad. It's both of our dads.
Your dad mumbles it.
No, don't pick on my dad. Can't talk about it.
Why? He'll get offended?
Yeah.
He'll be one of the 3 people that are listening.
Just go, what? They're making fun of me?
Alright, this podcast is over.
And then we move. We move to some fucking remote location so I never
My
talk.
reputation is ruined.
My reputation. I don't want to talk about him. I'm afraid that he actually might listen to this.
He'll somehow figure out about it for like the grapevine or what it's called, like where it's like your Facebook friend.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
That's scary to think about, I guess.
If you're listening, Dad,
Watch your back, Dolan.
if you're listening, Dad, I love you. It's out of love if we make fun of you.
Yeah. Go cry about it, loser.
Shut up, Corbin. What if your dad's listening right now?
I don't know.
Call him a fucking loser.
You better not.
Hey,
Kick
Ronald.
your ass.
What's his name? Ronald?
What?
What's his name? Ronald or
Roland?
Roland. If you're listening, Roland. I like your guitar skills. You play a mean guitar. Okay, move on to the next topic.
Pornography?
This is gonna be the bulk of the podcast.
Yeah, because there's just so much.
It's weird how abundant porn is,
Huh?
It's weird how abundant it is. Porn.
It's like, I think it's like the most of any media
No
there
way.
is.
No way.
It is.
No.
Because everybody that looks at it.
Like,
Well,
what do you mean? Like the most media out there? Like there's so much of it compared to everything else.
There's like so many porn sites and they have like millions of videos on each one.
You know, like Pornhub or like X videos, like they gotta slip in. Like someone's slipping in child porn.
Yeah, somehow. Maybe that's what Pornhub did. That's why they did
Maybe,
verified.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's like, but no one wants to look at Pornhub anymore.
No, yeah, it's ruined.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just verified shit, but like the verified shit kind of stinks.
Yeah.
It's not that good. Because I don't know, it's just kind of the same thing. Like
you might find a gem in there somewhere, but
like
you don't want
when
to look through all of it.
no, yeah, it's like, but what if you have like a specific kink? Like, I don't know. You fucking scat. What if you like scat porn? Like someone shitting on you. And it's like you can't find that on Pornhub now.
Yeah. Scat people are getting discriminated
That's
against.
true. That's true. And probably like like a bunch of others. Unless that person's verified and they got.
No. I remember looking up that like not scat itself, but I think I was like 11 or something. I looked up girl poops on guy, and I just found a whole like website of this, and it's nasty.
It's
like
weird.
Like they'll poop into the mouth and he'll
Oh,
swallow it.
and then they like throw up and then they eat that throw up. Like 2 girls 1 cup. But that's fake.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
I heard it was fake. Like I think it's ice cream or something. I don't know. Maybe they actually throw it up, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I heard it was fake.
But how could you like keep going, like making out while you're doing it? Because it'd be like so gross.
Yeah, but people that actually like do real scat.
Ugh. It's like
They always. No.
That's
I'm
like-
even like thinking about it.
That's probably like one of the worst things to get like exposed for having a kink in.
You have no friends after that.
Yeah, it's like
Well, maybe I don't know. I wouldn't care if someone had a scat fetish. It's like it's their thing, really. You want it? What if I had a scat fetish? You'd stop talking to me, just because of something that I do in bed.
I don't know. Make me look at you differently.
It's just my kink, man.
Yeah. Like thinking like someone like pooping in your mouth.
Yeah, but does it affect you at the end of the day? I'm not gonna talk about my scat fetish.
But just thinking about it though, it's just like it's nasty.
Like, ugh, Dylan fucking ate shit.
Really, if you had good breath, then I probably wouldn't affect me.
There has to be some like diseases, though, right? Do people swallow that?
I thought you die. I thought you like die from that.
Do you get E. coli? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, like people like. Well, there's like a drug where it's like poop. It's just like.
What?
There's like drugs where it's just they're just huffing poop. They're just like smelling it the whole time. It's called Jenkum. Jenkum.
No, what? Tell me more about this one.
It's like, I don't know. It's like huge in Africa, and they just have like it in this like you know those like little test tubes that those chemists use like
a beaker?
Yeah, beaker.
Really?
Yeah, they use that and they put something over it, and then they let it ferment in something.
Oh.
And I guess they just like take it off and like smell it. I think.
And you get some.
Or they drink it. I think it's either they smell it or drink it or something.
They get some like They get some like weird high off that.
Yeah, probably the same as like huffing gasoline, maybe.
I don't think that's the same. I don't think you can compare the two.
But
maybe people just like the smell shit. And they're like, well, I guess you could just like cup your shit while
to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's weird. I never heard of that.
It's brutal.
Porn in general is just weird. Like you think about the story, like.
Yeah, like some girl gets stuck in a washer and he's like, oh, better slip my dick in.
I mean, do you think someone's actually done that in real life? They're like
but how do you even get stuck in there? Like, oh, my hand's stuck in the sink.
Not like that, but it's like, you know, if someone gets stuck somewhere, I don't know, and they're like, their ass is out, and some guy's like, oh, this is my chance, and they like, the
firefighter shows up.
Oh, God.
I'll save you. Zip. And then they just go to town.
It's had to happen before. Like a firefighter while saving someone, like, raped them. That's awful. That's awful to think about.
Like a burn victim. Just sit.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well,
that's terrible.
Can they stop?
Don't say that. That's some foul shit, Corbin.
I bet they do. I bet they do that.
That's like necrophilia.
No, they're
maybe dead.
No, all burn victims aren't dead.
Oh,
that's awful. That's
terrible to think about. Like you're barely.
But
conscious.
people are awful though. I bet someone's done that.
Yeah, that's had to happen. So many things happen around the world. Just like the weirdest things, you know.
Probably on LiveLeak. LiveLeak has the.
LiveLeak's fucked up.
It's like brutal. It's like all those unfunny people that are like, they're like they want to talk about. It's like, did you guys see that LiveLeak video? It's like of some kid getting run over by
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. You seen that video?
That's very funny. What?
You seen that poor girl that got her head crushed on LiveLeak?
No.
It's really popular. Now I sound like a psychopath, but
it's like
it's not. Like, I don't want to see. I don't go out of my way to see this.
Like some kid at school's like, those don't even affect me. It's like okay,
get help.
You're just a psychopath.
Yeah,
it's like no one thinks you're cool.
No, it's weird.
It's like those meme pages that post like gore.
Yeah, it's not funny.
It's like it starts out as like a normal video, and it's just some kid, a bunch of children getting run over by a bus. It's like okay, that's hilarious.
It's like you can watch gore, do it all you want, but don't talk about it. You know, I think that's like the rule. Maybe
sometimes
it's like morbid curiosity.
Yeah, it's like you can't look away.
No, it's like it's just like wow, that guy got shot in the head. Okay. I just saw that. I'm not gonna go up to you and be like, you see that guy? You got his fucking head shot off. I sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
Yeah, I do. It's like, I hate it. Yeah, like how you brought it up. It's like, people are like, yeah, it doesn't even affect me. Just shut up.
Like, yeah, I've had like friends that just send me memes of people getting hurt. It's like, okay, well, not like sometimes someone getting hurt can be funny, but it's just them like getting their arm blown off or something. It's like. Okay. What did you expect me to get out of that?
I know. I'm not gonna say anything. Like.
I'm just. It's gonna be. That ends the conversation right there. Then.
Man, how many times have I said like?
I don't know.
I said it a lot, but it is disgusting. I hate it when people send me gore without telling me. But, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna really care.
It's like don't give them their reaction, or they'll send it to you more.
Exactly. And that's probably what's gonna happen. Someone might send me more gore after this.
Yeah.
If they're even listening.
Someone's like been waiting. He's like, no, I can send him gore.
This is gonna really annoy him.
Like people like freaked out. I think it was Best Gore or something. It got shut down.
Oh yeah, it did. It totally did. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, some and like people were like, that's my favorite gore website. I'm like, you. Are you actually sad about that?
Yeah, I don't care. I went on it once, I think, and it's just to see. It's like, don't talk about it. I don't care. Watch gore all you want because I watch gore sometimes. It's not like I'm not doing it out of enjoyment. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just watching it. It's just weird. It's like a weird morbid curiosity. I'm not the only person out there that does this. No way. Maybe I'm a psychopath and I need help. And I probably do.
Bunch of like degenerates on Discord. Like sometimes I'll go on there and talk to people, and then it's just like they'll text me and then they'll just send me random gore videos. Like this is really funny.
And it's not funny.
It's never funny.
No,
it's like,
I'm not finding it funny when I watch gore. I'm not laughing. I hate it when people say that too. They're like, I laughed at this video so hard. I'm like, you're a fucking psycho. Get help.
Like on half the videos, like, not my proudest fab. Like, okay.
Ugh, it's not even funny. You're not funny.
Yeah.
Unlike us, we are the funniest people ever, as we all know.
Comedy overlords. We have the final say in all of comedy.
Yeah, that's true. You know, it's a fact that we all learn in school. The funniest people are Dylan McLean, Corbin, Marmon.
Yeah, I don't even know my name.
And Adam Sandler.
Mm-hmm. Adam Sandler, of course.
It's just a fact of life that we all gotta accept, just like how we
I'm sick. Alright, let's go off topic a little bit.
What's up?
I'm sick of Adam Sandler getting disrespected.
What is he doing?
He has, like, people were like, oh, he's not funny at all. He's had funny movies.
Name
and
five.
And good movies.
Name 5.
Happy Gilmore.
Funny movies. Some that made you like.
Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
Waterboy. Big Daddy.
It's hard.
Oh my god. The Wedding Singer.
Jack and Jill.
Grown-ups? No, not Grown-ups.
Grown-ups is not funny.
Jack and Jill actually made me laugh, but that's because how terrible it is.
Yeah, it's an awful movie.
Like that scene where it's just Jill shitting in the toilet.
I've never watched it.
You've never watched Jack and Jill?
Not the whole thing.
Why not?
It's terrible. It's one of those bad. It's like one of those things where it's like it's so bad I don't even want to watch it.
It's so bad it's funny for me. I think it's funny.
It's not. I hate it. I can't get through it.
Sometimes.
I think the farthest I got in was like 10 minutes. Yeah, Click.
Hearing his voice, Jill's voice, makes me angry.
It makes me angry too. Click isn't that bad either.
Yeah, Click's funny sometimes.
It's not funny, but I like the premise, like the whole concept of it. It's like he can control life with this fucking remote. It's like that's kind of cool, and the ending for some reason is really fucking sad.
The ending's not like the ending. The ending's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it should have ended like that forever.
Yeah,
like,
not. He wakes up.
That's stupid. I hate that. That ruined the entire thing. He should have just died without his family. And that should have been the ending. Because he's an asshole.
Yeah, he is. But no, he gets a second chance because that's how life works out somehow in Hollywood.
Yeah, no one deserves a second chance ever.
Not a single person.
Except me.
Yeah, of course.
I deserve all the chances in the world. It's about to end soon. The 30-minute mark's coming up. We don't know if it actually will end, though. You don't know.
Well, we should just do it just in case so it doesn't mess up the audio.
Well, it'll just end by itself, and it's like...
I'll end you.
Do it, motherfucker.
You won't. I mean, why'd I... Okay, never mind.
Never run the entire thing. So, 20 minutes in. 28 minutes in. And we got 0 listeners, probably. Everyone left after the Chex Mix. They made fun of my favorite Chex Mix piece.
I love the rye chip. It's my favorite piece.
So the person who likes the rye chip, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not listening. Just kidding. Please listen. Alright, so we got a minute left.
Like, for, what was I gonna say? Adam Sandler, he is one of the perfect people. He's a perfect human being. I love him.
I think,
What do you think?
Perfect human being? It's gotta be...
Kevin James.
Kevin James is not perfect. He sounds like a child.
Fat, funny man fall down.
Kevin James. Oh! I was thinking Kevin Hart. Yeah, but neither of them are funny.
Kevin James has one joke. And fall down. Fat.
So who's that other fat girl?
Melissa McCarthy.
Who played in the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, in every single movie she's been in, it's fat. It's like, you can be funnier than that. We all know, like, every single one of these people, like Kevin James and even that bitch, they can be funnier.
Yeah, but they have to resort to fat.
Do they write that themselves? Like, so many movies of them.
Of course not. No.
No, you don't think so? You think, like, when Kevin James gets home after, like, a movie, he's just like,
He just starts crying.
I'm more than being fat. Okay, it's about to end.
My fat.
Oh, it didn't end. It's at 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll take too long to. I don't know how it works.
If we end abruptly, we're sorry.
Yeah. Well, just make it cut good. Splice it correctly.
But that's not. That's probably not what splicing means.
I'll splice you.
Splice your fucking mom.
Nice.
Hopefully your mom doesn't listen to this.
She gets turned on.
That's awful. That's awful.
I don't know.
Why would you say that about your own mother?
Hey, I can joke about most things. Why'd you moan?
Oh, that was your mom, dude. We're not. Come on, slap it. Slap me some chin.
That ruined the audio, that high five.
Headphone listeners. The one guy who's listening in headphones.
He's like, oh!
He's in like he's like on a bus or something. He's like, oh!
I heard you like, I saw you like flinch or your hand like, did that hurt?
It hurt, yeah, it hurt.
Well, it is cold outside, I guess.
Yeah, but it's alright in here. I think I have like an iron deficiency because like, I've been saying this a lot.
You have bitchitis.
I probably do have some bitchitis in me, but what was I lost my train of thought. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, the symptoms of the symptoms of iron deficiency is like getting cold too easily. Your hands get all clammy, and it's like just that, and I get that a lot. And when you get up too, when you get up too fast, and you get like, whoa, it's all like trippy or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that happens a lot with people.
Fuck.
Oh
Alright.
God.
My 3 ice cubes that were in my drink.
It's 4.
Oh my god. You can count them? That's cool.
Well, you're making fun of me for counting, but you just said 3 ice cubes.
I just said it randomly because it was a small number, so
I don't know. 4 is a small number too. It's one more.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know I was talking to the fucking funniest man on the planet. Why can't I
pick it up?
Whatever.
Oh.
I don't want to put it back in my drink.
Put it in your shoes.
Alright.
Your shoes are gonna get ruined.
Well, they aren't.
Yeah, they're gonna get all wet inside. Don't do that.
Just like your mother.
Oh yeah, man, that's real funny. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, boy.
Do I have to explain the joke to you?
Yeah, please explain.
Put it right there. Fuck it. Whatever.
Explain the joke,
Just
please.
ruins the wood on the floor. The ice.
Could.
Shut up. What are you, carpenter? Or my... Never mind.
It was a...
I know. I was gonna make a joke by saying the wrong person, but I already said the right thing. So it ruined the joke.
What are you, a brainiac?
Ruin the flow, Dylan. Ruin the flow of the podcast.
This is we gonna upload this?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Oh man. If someone brings it up to us, we just pretend like we don't know what they're talking about.
Just start whistling, like looking away.
What if we What if real life had cartoon sound effects? That'd be kind of fun. Like if someone
Wow.
If someone
This
falls,
is a pretty good hypothetical, though.
If someone falls down the stairs, imagine like the noises it make.
Bing bong. I don't know. Like I don't know any cartoon sounds.
Awooga!
Yeah, that's the sound he makes when he falls down the stairs.
Imagine if you saw some girl that you liked and she knew that you liked her.
And my eyes pop out of my head.
And like your heart's bulging.
I start hitting my head with like one of those mallets. Oh, dude, Looney Tunes is kind of weird. Like, you know Pepe Le Pew?
The skunk?
Yeah, he was creepy. He was like
okay.
rapey.
You're kind of rapey too. But we don't talk about that, dude.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Anyone's listening, Corbin has raped around 3
Yeah.
girls?
I raped Dylan's mom.
No, didn't those ice cubes fall on the ground?
No.
You just spat, so I really don't believe you.
No, I threw him over there. And
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It's a good setup we got here. We definitely got to put a picture of this setup in the video. We got to figure that out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit it. I'm not fucking editing this shit.
I think it's good.
Huh?
I think this podcast is good. I think it's better with more practice, right? Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, third time's the charm. I don't know.
Well, we didn't do it 3 times. This is our first time.
Maybe once we'll have it down by the 3rd time. That's what I mean.
We gotta get more guests here. We gotta get people.
Stupid idiot. What?
Fuck you, Corbin.
What were you saying?
Look at your stupid fucking face. You have a stupid face.
Oh my god! What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna finish you because you just insulted me. I'm not gonna speak anymore. I'm not gonna say anything.
So, what Dylan was trying to say before you fucking clammed up like a pussy. All right.
Oh,
yeah. Sit there, and I'll explain it to him.
Fine, do it.
So, we were gonna get.
Explain it in your retard language.
We were gonna explain. You messed me up. We were gonna get some guests on here, but for our first episode, we only needed us, just so we could start it out. But
Corbin ruins everything.
No.
So we're not gonna get any guests.
No, I'm carrying this podcast, but we don't talk about that.
Oh, do you really think that?
Yeah, I do.
I thought it was a team effort.
We can have our one commenter just pick who's better.
I think Dylan's better. That's probably how he's gonna
Why
say.
does he have to be a redneck?
It's all we appeal to. It's rednecks. He goes, I like looking moms too.
Alright, we have another topic.
It's childhood stories.
Oh yeah, we do. You want to go first?
You go first.
No, I asked you to go first, you fucking dunce.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Yeah, let's do it.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Nose goes.
That's so stupid. You can't. The person who says nose goes is obviously gonna be the fucker who's gonna do it.
Well, too bad.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No.
I
already won.
That doesn't.
Alright, fine. We'll do rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Best out of 3.
No.
Best out of 3.
Go. We just went.
Okay. Let me think of a story. See, my life isn't that interesting.
Just say one where we were both in it.
Remember that one time? Like Family Guy? Okay.
Please tell a fucking story.
I'm sorry. I can't. It's like when someone tells you to. Don't look at me like that. It's like when someone tells you to tell you a story from your childhood. You just kind of I don't know.
Wow, that's...
Go, Corbin,
that's
go.
Pretty crazy.
You were acting all high and mighty.
Alright, do that one worth... we were throwing those poppers.
Oh, the firecrackers, huh?
They weren't even firecrackers. Those are
those
shitty paper things.
You throw on the
ground.
ground.
Throw them on the ground and they pop.
Yeah, whatever those were. So, as usual, I buy shit for Corbin because Corbin never pitches in for anything.
You always offer to buy it, and then you're like, oh no, I got it. And then you keep saying it.
Yeah. You just ruined the flow. I don't want to tell the story now.
I'll tell the story then.
Tell them.
Well, we were in Fry's, and we wanted to get I don't know, we were just gonna get a drink, but we went through the aisle. We saw these poppers, and they're only $1 each, and we bought what was it, 5 of them?
No, I think we bought 2 boxes.
2 boxes?
Yeah, for me and you, the small boxes.
No, we bought multiple.
Maybe we bought a lot.
Because we were throwing them for a while.
Yeah, we were.
And then we just bought them, and then we walked out of the store, and we were throwing them down. And as we were throwing them down...
This fucking vile human, trash can, piece of shit, fucking awful excuse for a human being comes out in this terrible fucking car, and God bless him for fucking...
Wait. Before you go on that, we were just walking there, and he wasn't even in the car. He was just
oh, yeah!
He was like... I was just throwing him down. He's like, I dare you to put one between your teeth. And he's just like... I was like, what? What are you...
No, at first he said... He said, crack it between your fingers. And I did it, or you did it. And he's like, do it between your teeth, I'll give you $5. And I was like, no, that's toxic, right? I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I didn't want to try it. And he's just like,
And he said something. I think he insulted us.
No, he mumbled it something with his fucking through his destroyed teeth.
Yeah. And and we sat by fries and we were just throwing them onto the street, but we weren't throwing them at cars. Like when a car came by, we stopped throwing them, right? And
we threw them near cars though. They're kind of close, but
I don't think we didn't intentionally do it.
No, I don't think we did.
No, we weren't. We weren't even. No, we were on like the rock by the fries sign. Yeah, and that's like a good distance away from the cars. I think we were throwing them by our feet.
Yeah, we were.
But bottom line, we weren't throwing them at cars. And the fucker comes up in his like destroyed, disgusting, fucking hillbilly minivan. He comes up in that shit and he goes, "You guys are throwing them at cars, right?" And we're like, "No." And he goes, I forgot what he said. What did he say? You remember?
I think he said, "I'm gonna call the police."
Oh yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna call the police." And we're like, "Why?" He's like, "You're throwing them at cars." And then it's just kind of that back and forth for a little bit. And then he leaves. Like he parks over to the side and he's on his phone.
Yeah.
And then and you're like, "Dylan, let's just go." And I was like, I don't want to run from law enforcement because like I don't want to risk it because like it's stupid. But he leaves. And then
you decide to run.
Yeah, and then like for like 5 minutes, you're like, "Dylan, let's leave." And for some reason, I was being mega bitch that day, and I was like, "No, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here." And fucking get bitched at by the police, which
for throwing poppers at near cars.
But fucking the police never came. I don't know what the guy was doing. I think he was just trying to scare us.
Yeah.
But he left, and then I was like, "Let's stay here for 5 minutes." And 5 minutes go by, and then Lord and behold, nothing happened, and we just ran away.
Yeah, and the whole time you were worried about.
I was. I don't know. I'm a bitch. I'm just a bitch. I got bitchitis.
Yeah. It was. I don't know. That guy was really weird. It didn't sound like he was joking at all.
No, I think he was mad because we didn't pop it between our teeth.
Yeah.
We were pussies.
He really wanted to see that.
We could have gave him one.
I don't even know what he was doing. We were by Domino's.
Yeah,
he was just sitting there.
I think he was waiting for his pizza or something. I don't know.
No, we didn't even get anything. He was just sitting there.
He's a fucking asshole. He's a piece of shit.
I don't know. He had like nothing better than to just harass some fucking 10-year-olds.
What if he was like? What if he was crazy?
Maybe he was high on fucking Jenkum.
He's sniffing the poop drug.
Yeah, right before he's like, "Crack him between your teeth," and then he looks away, does like a quick stare.
Woo!
Now, holy shit.
That's some good stuff right there.
Ugh, Jenkum just sounds like a. Why would you do that?
It's fun.
Out of any drug.
I don't know. It's a little fun. I like doing it.
Yeah. It's You have to do it homemade, though.
Oh.
Why would you do it from another person?
I don't know. Maybe it's better. Maybe someone poops better. Like maybe their diet's better.
Hot girl poop. A hot girl's poop.
So your seller's like, it's like, "This poop came from a hot girl."
This came from Charlie D'Amelio.
Isn't she younger than us?
No, she's 18.
No,
she is.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Isn't there like 7 D'Amelios?
No, there's 2, I think. I don't know.
One of them's younger than us.
I know. Dixie is, I think. No.
I don't know. I don't know them. I don't even.
They're either the same age or older.
I think
they're older.
One of them's younger than us.
No, unless it's like I only know 2 of them, and I only know Dixie because someone called her out for saying the N-word or something. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. She had like a song. Well, people try to like do this fake song about her saying that thing, and then I guess it was fake.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
TikTok drama. You don't understand.
You don't even have TikTok, Corbin.
I always watch the Hollywood Fix where they just harass them at their house.
Who? Harasses who? Like
those paparazzi? You never like watch like those Hollywood Fix or those, I don't know, those shitty...
Oh, Vogue? Like, you know, that Kim Kardashian interview?
Really? That's not really paparazzi. That was like planned, but this guy's just like some creepy guy that shows up to some, like this 18-year-old's house while they're like talking.
And he goes, "So what's your shoe size? You have any socks to spare?"
Yeah.
I should do that. if we become popular.
Yeah, every single person would hate you though. Barely get any money out of it.
Like,
paparazzi are like the lowest of the low.
They're pretty bad.
It's sad. It's pathetic.
But they get money. They get.
Do they?
I mean, if you're good, you have to.
Yeah, but if you're good, that means you have to harass them pretty good.
That's annoying. I hate that.
Because you're just waiting outside their house or something.
Do people still do that though?
Yeah.
Really?
They did it. I know they did it to David Dobrik.
They did it to me too.
Yeah. No, that was me. I just wait outside your house.
Wait, what? Really?
What? Alright, let's get off this topic.
Alright, we'll talk about this off.
Huh?
We'll talk about this off off podcast, off video.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll talk about you fucking recording me.
I don't think I said that, but whatever.
Okay. Tell me your childhood story then, Corb. I told mine.
We both told it.
It was more me.
No,
it was more of a me thing.
No, I think I told most of it, but
I don't know. Our two viewers would
disagree with it. You bring up something and I'll tell the story. Because if I remember it.
Tell me your first bike ride.
No, something else. What the fuck? Why would I?
I don't know. Just tell me the story. Tell me when you learned to ride. Tell me about your first bike crash.
My first?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll tell you my first. I'll tell you my worst one.
Worst.
All right. We have a friend named Angel, and he wanted to hang out, and I was going over to his house, and I wasn't really paying attention, and while how is that even funny yet?
I don't even know the story, but I'm laughing.
I was going along the sidewalk, and I noticed there was a trash can in front of me, and I looked last second, I turned, and then I missed the trash can, and then there's a pole right next to the trash can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it did happen, and then I ran into the pole, and I hit my face against the pole, and then I fall to the ground with the bike, and I get up, I'm crying a little bit, and I'm still trying to walk to Angel's house.
Were you a bitch dude?
I don't think it was Angel. I think it was someone, but I was just crying. I was and some guy was like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like,
"No."
I didn't even say words. I was just some weird moaning or something.
Yeah.
Cry moaning, I guess. And then he's just like, whatever, fuck this. And then he just drove off, even though I didn't even say words.
He left you to fucking die.
I sounded concussed.
Probably were.
Yeah, maybe. I sounded retarded, and he's just like, oh, whatever. He's probably fine, and then he just drives off, and then I guess that's it. I just go to his house. I have to wipe my tears off, and then I just go to his house.
Did you spill any blood?
I think my arm was bleeding, but that's it.
You're pretty lucky, honestly. You could have fucking broke your nose or some shit. You could have got some serious damages. You probably did, and you could have. You just don't remember.
I just didn't get checked out.
You probably do. Yeah, honestly, you probably do have brain damage.
We talked about this earlier, that I was afraid I had brain damage. Because I've cracked my skull open twice, and I've had a lot of hits to my head. But I don't know, I guess I'll have to wait until I'm 50 for Alzheimer's or dementia or something.
You probably already do have it.
That'll be a fun gift for when I'm a senior. I'll
talk about my bike crash. So this was 6th grade, around there, and I haven't learned how to ride a bike until then, and I literally the same day, and I was like, yeah, I got this down. The literal day I learned how to ride my bike, I went down to Old Town, and I was riding. It was going pretty good, honestly. I was having a lot of fun, and then I don't know what happened, and then I just started swerving, and then I slammed into this fence, and it was pretty bad. There's a lot of blood. I didn't break any bones though. I never broken a bone, but I was sitting there, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I looked down at my arm, and it's just covered in blood. I was like, god damn. And I think I was crying like a little bitch too. And these two girls in a really nice car. I think it was like it had to be like I'm not even joking. It had to be like a Lamborghini or something.
Yeah.
It was a really nice car, but they come up to me like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No," and then they helped me up and stuff, and I was like, "Can I put my bike in your trunk?" And you know how those like really nice cars don't really have that big of a trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "No, you can't do that." And some other guy, like in the nick of time, honestly, when I was about to get a ride home from those two ladies, this guy comes up. He's a really weird guy, and he went, "I'll take your bike for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was just like in the heat of the moment. I didn't really know what to do, you know. And I was just like, "Oh, okay, do that." And then it was like everything was going so fast. He pointed to his work. He's like, "That's where I work, right there." And I was like, "Okay," but I don't remember where he worked because like I was in so much pain and so many things were happening. So, like fast forward a couple of days, he gives me his number too, so I can call him. And no, the girls gave me their number, so you know I got a little. But
you had some game, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
But they gave me their number, and I called them before. I was like, "Do you remember that guy who took my bike?" And they're like, "No." And then that was it. And I was like, "I don't know what to fucking do." And then, you know, fast forward a couple of days, I recover and shit. And I went to the work that he pointed at, where I thought he pointed at. And I went in there with my dad, and we looked like fucking idiots. And we're like, my dad's like, do you know where his bike is? And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And we just leave then. And my dad's like, "Well, I guess your bike's gone." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I thought that bike was gone. It had been like a month after I lost it. And then when I was walking home from school, the same guy comes up and he goes, "I know where your bike is. You never came to pick it up." And I was like, "Oh, it's that guy." And then he's like, "Get in my car." And without thinking twice, I get into his car, you know.
Yeah.
I could have fucking died that day.
Or he could have raped you, but...
He could have.
Yeah.
And it's really scary to think about that I didn't really think at all before getting into his car. But I got into his car, and I go in. It was his house. The point, like the work that he pointed at, is right next to his house. So I went to the work instead of his house where he pointed at. You get me? And I go into his house, and like there's like at least 10 like senile old people in there. I'm not even joking, and it's like really cramped, and they're all like stuck together. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" But then he pulls up my bike, and he's like, "The front tire's broken," and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And so I had to walk like all the way back to my house with a broken tire that didn't move at all. And from his house to my house, I had to walk there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a mile, and I had to walk a mile with that fucking broken bike. Like the front wheel didn't move, so I couldn't just like pedal it. So it's just like completely stuck, you know? Like the brake was stuck or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I had to fucking haul that thing, and then I got my bike fixed for free actually because I told the guys about my story for some reason, and he's like, "Oh, I'll just fix it for free." I was like, "Oh, nice," and he fixed the bike for free. And that's my story. Could have got raped, could have died. That's what happened.
He's just like, it's like, "Oh, your bike's down here," and then it's just some creepy ass dark basement.
And he's like, "After you." What? He's like, "After you." And then he fucking...
You just hear like the cellar door just close slowly as you go in.
I fucking hear a lock. And then like a light, like a dim light shines, and it's all those fucking senile old people in there.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you, Dylan. What? That could have been the last you ever heard of me, man. I'm lucky that I guess
that'd be pretty funny though.
It'd be a funny story. But,
funny way to go. I could tell all my friends.
We done?
Yeah, I think that's everything.
I mean, you have anything to add here?
No.
Except that disgusting fucking burp.
No, I think we got everything. 5 whole topics, and we're, what, an hour in almost?
Yeah, 54 minutes. That's pretty good. That's longer than we expected.
Not a bad first episode, I'd say.
It's pretty terrible.
Well, if you're just going to be a negative Nancy about it, yeah, I guess...
Everyone hates us.
I guess you could just ruin
No
everything.
one likes us. Everyone hates us. And then we go, oh, the kids that I hate, I want to bully them even more.
No, I'm pretty famous, but
I want to get something to eat after this. You want to go to
shit.
You want to go to Safeway and get something afterwards?
Yeah, I gotta take a
Stop fucking burping.
I'm just. All right, whatever. All right, that was the first episode of the Simpletons podcast.
The first official episode.
Beat the shit out of you. All right, with Dylan McLean and Corbin Marmon. That's
you didn't
me.
let me see my name.
Well, you don't need to because no one
Dylan
cares.
McLean spelled.
No one really cares. But
Dylan
just
spelled.
end the episode. End the episode.